Never Trust by Garry Hicks. Fade in. Interior Paris restaurant window booth, night. Bobby Freeman, dressed in a tailored suit, sits in a very high-end 5-star restaurant. He's around 50, 6 foot, slicked back hair. He watches Paris elite stroll by on the sidewalk outside his window booth. He's very handsome. In fact, one could easily mistake him for royalty or maybe a movie star. An attractive woman strolls by, glances and shoots a flirtatious smile at Bobby. She stops, folds her arms, and stares at him. She points to the empty booth seat. Bobby grins, points to his watch, opens both hands in a sorry gesture. She purses her lips, flashes a sad face, and moves on. The restaurant is full. Light chatter fills the air. Waiters wear pressed tuxedos and zip about, delivering drinks and food. A waiter stops at his table. Bobby sniffs.
What is that sweet smell?
L'escargot, sir. Or it could be our fresh-made baguettes.
Can you get me an order of each? And dipping sauce for the baguettes. 2 settings.
Very good choice, sir. And more champagne?
Please. And fill a second glass for my guest.
The waiter grabs the champagne from an ice bucket stand next to the table. As he pours it,
So will guest still be joining you?
Yes, she should be here any time.
Very good, sir.
as the waiter pours an extra glass, Bobby sips his champagne as he watches people casually stroll by outside the window. He glances at his watch, continues his gaze outside. He's lost in thought, seems oblivious to his surroundings. A voice shatters his concentration.
Bobby! Bobby!
He glances up, smiles, stands. He grabs the woman's hand, kisses it. She's late 30s, dressed in Paris fashion and quite attractive.
Welcome to Paris. You look amazing.
Why, thank you, darling.
Please, sit. Did you have any problems getting here?
As she sits,
No, but I left them madder than a pack of bloodthirsty hounds. But, as you know, I'm very good at what I do.
But you got away from that pack of bloodthirsty hounds wanting to kill you. How did you do it?
As I said, I'm very good at what I do. They put me in a chair, pushed a .38 revolver into my temple.
I'll bet you smiled.
Bobby, it was magical. The words, the explanations, they flowed out like butterflies floating in the air, completely effortless. I just talked. The words came without thinking. They let me go.
Bobby lifts his glass to a toast. They clink glasses.
You are amazing.
Am I? To me, amazing is where you were just a month ago.
Super. 30 days earlier. Flashback. Exterior, Tampa, any city, Florida, business district alley, day. Bobby Freeman holds a small, shiny, chrome-barreled, white-handled pistol in his mouth. His hands tremble as they grip the pistol, his thumb on the trigger. His knees weak, he stands at the end of a garbage dumpster, his body pressed against and supported by a brick wall. He's covered by an oversized gray stained trench coat. He wears dirty, spotted khaki pants with frayed bottoms and worn holes. What used to be white tennis shoes and a dirty, spotted, wrinkled shirt with a fashion logo. He has matted, tangled, shoulder-length hair and a thick 4-inch scraggly beard that looks like something may be living in it. Though he appears like he might rip your throat out, his eyes portray a gentle soul. His jungle-like appearance cannot hide the fact that he's devilishly handsome underneath. He glances to the end of the alley as people scurry by, oblivious to his plight. He slides his pistol out and watches them. He kicks the dumpster as light tears trickle down his cheeks.
Fuck all of you out there. You hear me? Fuck you and your perfect lives. Fuck you, man.
Angry, hurt, shaking, scared, he slides the gun to his lips, pauses. His eyes dart about. His brows furrow. He summons the courage to pull the trigger. Sweat beads drip down his soiled cheeks. His eyes dash left and right several times. He knows this is the end. He must hurry before sanity overtakes his temporary madness. He gazes up at the sky.
Lord, forgive me for what I'm about to do.
Slow, he closes his eyes, slides the pistol into his mouth, pauses, pulls it back out. He sighs, slumps his shoulders, stares at the pistol. Flashback, Montage. Park. Bobby and his wife, 30s, lay in a park on a blanket as they sip wine, eat, laugh, and kiss. A small baby sits next to them in a car seat. Street. Bobby drives his car at night, a half-full whiskey bottle on the seat next to him. He glances at the bottle, picks it up as he runs through a red light. He T-bones a car in the intersection. Prison gates. He walks out a prison gate with a small bag as the gate slams behind him. He anxiously looks for a car, but no one is there. He trudges down the street. Homeless camp. Bobby sleeps on cardboard with a short blanket covering him. He's between two tents, one with a passed-out woman in front of it. Her hand grips an empty wine bottle. End flashback. Light tears trickle down his cheeks. He slides the pistol back into his mouth. His thumb trembles on the trigger. A few moments pass as his entire hand trembles. He closes his eyes and slowly squeezes the trigger. The gun clicks. His eyes bulge open. He has a look of shit on his face, but breathes a sigh of relief as he slides the gun out. He stares at it for a moment, clicks out the magazine, and ejects the bullet from the chamber into his hand. Insert. Shell end of bullet. The bullet has a mark where the firing pin hit it. He stares at the bullet in disbelief. He's overcome with emotion. His eyes well, tears again trickle. He glances from the bullet up to the sky, holds his gaze for a few moments.
Why should I be surprised?
His face turns into a petulant frown as his eyes squint, his eyebrows droop, and his forehead fills with stress wrinkles. He sighs, drops the bullet in his shirt pocket, slams the magazine back into the pistol, shoves it in his pocket, and trudges away. Exterior fast food restaurant sidewalk day. Bobby sifts through a concrete garbage can in front of a fast food burger place as passing eyes shoot glances at him. He digs deep in the trash can, sorts through thrown-out food. He finds half a burger, wolfs it down, digs more, finds another half-wrapped burger next to a half package of fries. He grabs the burger and fries, plops down on an outdoor bench, eats. Children stare at him like they're in a zoo. A little girl stops and stares.
What? You hungry?
He holds the burger out and smiles. Her mother, nervous, yanks her hand and rushes away. Exterior, street, day. Bobby meanders down a street in a dilapidated business district. A woman clutches her purse as she hurries by. They lock eyes. Another man hustles a wide circle around him while others pass by and pay no attention. He approaches a crazed homeless man on a corner who stands still. The man gazes up at the sky and jerks his head sideways as if dodging bullets.
Hey, Leonard. How's the fight?